Let's look at this tweet coming from Senator Shehu, of course, a former senator from Kaduna State, talking about the son of Sheikh Gumi'S graduating from Nigerian Defense Academy. He said, Sheikh Gumi'S son, Abdurrahman Ahmad, graduated from the Nigerian Defense Academy. Congratulations, and wishing him all the best in the service to our country. We are taking reaction from Nigerians, what they think of this, and we understand what Sheikh Gumi'S stands for in Nigeria. He has been a subject of so many controversies, particularly concerning his negotiating for bandits. His stand on that the government should not use kinetic approach to fight bandits, rather that they should go into negotiation with bandits, and particularly where he was even discouraging his supporters not to vote for any government that will acquire weapons to fight bandits. That was before the 2023 presidential election. And recently, he was even alleging, or rather he alleged, that we have Mossad agents in Nigeria and that they will be targeting Muslims. But as we have it, we want to be taking reaction from Nigerians, what they are thinking of this, because Nigerians are already reacting. This one is coming from Ladies and Gentle. He's saying, what a smart move by Gumi, Boko Haram spokesman. He said, Boko Haram spokesperson, mediator, has successfully planted his son in Nigerian army. Do your arithmetic well. You will surely have the equals to. That is from that. Let us get a reaction from other Nigerians. Of course, this one is coming from a Twitter handle that goes by Agu Izua. He said, I hope he will be deployed to the front lines to battle the terrorists, Boko Haram, and bandits, while his father continued to negotiate with them. Let us equally get reaction from other Nigerians, because we want to know what Nigerians are saying about this. This one is coming from, Idowu Adebayo. He's saying he will never be posted to face or fight terrorists. I can bet that. He said, congratulations. This one is coming from Niger Dentist. He's saying, are you thinking what I'm thinking? Okay, he's talking about Idowu. It's addressing Idowu. But the only problem here is the role the father plays sequel to the activities of banditry, Fulani militias, is why Nigerians are wary of anything that's when it comes to Gumi. Because for all purpose and intent, you need to wonder, why will somebody, of course, we understand that the Sheikh Gumi himself already served in the military before. Why will he not encourage federal government to acquire monopoly or coercive power to root out bandits from the hiding places, set them running and bring them to justice? Why will he ask federal government to start negotiating with bandits? Because as far as I'm concerned, bandits do not repent. All the news about repentant bandits has always turned out that it is a deceit. And if a former governor of Kaduna State talking about Mananasi El-Rufai can come out openly and tell the world that the only repentant bandit is one that have died, that as far as he's concerned, that his own ideology is to disalive them, send them to their creator, who are the ultimate power to join them. So we can clearly understand that actually all the news about repentant bandits or Boko Haram, as the case may be, is just a deceit. But again, I understand that this government is not taking easy with bandits currently, because we can clearly see that the government have placed order for about 50 fighter jets that will arrive anytime soon to strengthen and boost the capacity of our air force to bombard bandits. Because for me, that is the way to go. It doesn't matter the opinion of anybody that is having sympathy for bandits. As far as I'm concerned as a person, bandits did not deserve to live. Because these are people who do not have value for human life. These are people who disallow people at will. We can clearly see the likes of Ada Aleru, the likes of Toji Bello, the level of havoc they wreak in the environment where they operate currently. Even the bandit leader recently, who made it very clear that if you kill 10 of them, that more will emerge. I want to even say that it is an anti-threat. The federal government should ignore the threat, move on with the counter-terrorism, and root them out in everywhere they are hiding, bring them to justice to act as deterrent to others. Because when we saw the arrest of those two Ansarud terrorist leaders, of course, Nigerians were happy because for the first time, we are seeing terrorists being put on trial. I want to believe that that first judgment that came, that already sentenced the bandit leader sequel to his possession of illegal arms and illegal mining, we are expecting a bigger one that will come from the area of prosecution of terrorism. Because the way it is, life is sacrosanct. The only way that life can be protected is through decisive effort of federal government, state government, and local government. Because the constitution is very clear that the welfare of the people and their security shall be the primary purpose of governance. And not just that, the president are taking an oath to protect lives and property. The governors in their respective capacities as governors and chief security officers of their respective states have taken an oath to protect lives and property. The local government chairman, the same thing. And more so, as the constitution puts the responsibility of protecting lives and property in their respective offices. Because Section 14, Section 2B of 1999 Constitution, as amended, is very clear that the welfare of the people and their security shall be the primary purpose of governance. So to that extent, the whole elected people in terms of the executive position, the president, the governors, the local government chairman must synergize and protect lives and property. That's why I'm particularly happy with the approach of federal government recently that talking about the forest guard. But unfortunately, states are not keen into this with speed of light. I think it's only Enugu state that have started the process of engaging personnel. Want to encourage states like Zamfara, states like Katsina, states like, of course, Benue, Plateau, Taraba to jump at this. Because personally, I've been an advocate that the governors should not just go by the name of the governor and chief security officer of their respective states, rather that they should parade some level of security power. And I want to believe that this forest guard has come to give them steam has come to give them that power to parade. Because I think, contrary to the opinion of federal government under the last administration of Muhammadu Buhari, where those security arrangements at the state level were not allowed to be, and because we understand that there's an end user certificate that normally comes from the office of the National Security Advisor that enables one to procure and deploy arms like AK-47. And under the last administration of Muhammadu Buhari, we understand that that government was not willing to allow that happen. But currently, we're seeing a situation where, of course, this government of Senator Ahmed Bola Tinubu have come out clearly to say we are going to strengthen forest guards. And apart from that, we are seeing the president who have come out clearly to say, I am going to allow state police. So that's why I encourage all the state governors, particularly those states that is currently ravaged by insecurity, occasioned by Fulani militias, to jump at this. Because, make no mistake about it, we are dealing with a very formidable force. Talking about Fulani militia. Because the global terrorism is very clear that the Fulani militia of Nigerian extraction is the fourth most dangerous terrorist organization in the world. So to that extent, I think we should know what we are dealing with. And the earlier we rise as a people to address it, the better for everyone. Don't forget that even a retired former military intelligence officer made it very clear that the ultimate intention of those who sponsor terrorism is to Islamize the country. So that is why the government must strive to possess monopoly of currency power. That is the way out. Negotiating with bandits is not the way out. Using non-kinetic approach is not the way out. Because if you negotiate with them today, as you can clearly see in recent time, and they accept to ceasefire, anytime they feel dissatisfied, they come and start kidnapping for ransom. So I want to say that such negotiation is not sustainable. It's like the piece of the graveyard. And that is not what we hope to see in Nigeria. We hope to see a situation where the federal government will have monopoly of currency power to police every inch of Nigerian territorial integrity and smoke the bandits out of their hiding holes, set them running and bring them to justice. Just as their shadow terror leaders are already having their day in court. We hope that one day, the likes of Toji Bello, the likes of Adaleru will have their days in court. Because certainly, they must be arrested and prosecuted. That's the legitimate thing to do. Because there's no way you can have an environment, an atmosphere where you can easily attract investors if kidnapping, maiming is order of the day. And the unfortunate part of it is that this insecurity that was hitherto before now the system to the northern part of the country is already taking its root in the southern part of the country. A situation that demands for urgent and immediate action from the three tiers of government. And of course, all the stakeholders understand that the communities, the locals are doing wonderful work, seeing successes recorded in different states, in Delta, in Katsina, in Kwara, and all of that. But they need to be strengthened because going by the position of the Director General of DSS, talking about Ajayi, who recently echoed that the communities should be strengthened to be the first line of defense in case of invasion. He equally cited two examples in the past where communities successfully repelled invaders. And I want to believe that that in a way will have shaped the mind of the president to start giving steam to issue of forest guard. And I want to encourage state governors to, without delay, start jumping at that idea and let us see who will take it up from there. Thank you very much. This is Lamida.